Hello and welcome to Deck Builders Toledo, where we talk all things outdoor living. I'm your host from Tough Deck Builders Toledo, and today we're going to walk through one of the first big choices in any deck project: what material you should actually build with. When homeowners call us, the conversation almost always starts with a question like, should I go with wood or composite? It sounds simple, but it's really about your climate, your budget, and how you want to live with that deck over the next 10 to 20 years. Here in the Toledo area, we deal with cold winters, hot summers, moisture, and a lot of freeze-thaw cycles, so not every product behaves the same. Let's start with pressure-treated wood. It's usually the most affordable up front, and when it's built correctly, it can absolutely be safe and strong. The trade-off is maintenance. You'll need to clean it regularly and plan on staining or sealing it to protect against moisture and sun. If you skip that, boards can crack, warp, or splinter faster than you expect, especially on high-traffic areas like stairs and landings. Cedar is another wood option some homeowners ask about. It can have a nicer natural look and can be a bit more stable, but it still needs care. If you love the warmth of real wood, and you're okay putting in some work every couple of years, a well-built wood deck can be a solid choice. Now let's talk composite decking. Composite costs more at the start, but the big advantage is lower day-to-day upkeep. You don't need to stain or seal it, and it's designed to handle moisture better, which really matters in our climate. You'll still want to clean it, especially in shady areas where mildew can try to grow, but you're not stripping and restaining every couple of seasons. Another thing to think about is how the boards feel underfoot. Some composite lines have good traction when wet, and some get a bit slick. The same is true for wood that isn't maintained. If you've got kids, pets, or older family members using the stairs and railings every day, that's more than a small detail. Budget is obviously a big piece of this. You might be able to build a larger wood deck for the same cost as a smaller composite deck. The question is, would you rather spend more time on maintenance and less on materials now, or put more into materials today and save time later? There's no one right answer, but it helps to look beyond year one. We also look at how the deck ties into the rest of your outdoor space. Maybe you plan to add a pergola, a covered section, or an outdoor kitchen down the road. In that case, we think about how the material will handle added weight, foot traffic, and exposure under those features. A solid framing plan and the right surface material work together to make sure your investment lasts. Here's a quick real-world example. A homeowner in West Toledo had an older wood deck that needed constant sanding and staining. They loved using the space but were tired of the upkeep. We replaced the surface with composite decking, kept the structure where it made sense, upgraded the railings, and suddenly they had a cleaner, safer space with far less weekend work. Same footprint, but a very different day-to-day experience. At Tough Deck Builders Toledo, our job is to help you line up material choice with your climate, your budget, and your long-term plans for the home, not just what looks good in a brochure. If you'd like to talk through options for your own deck, patio, or backyard renovation, you can reach us at 419-574-4799 or visit toughdeckbuilderstoledo.com. Thanks for listening to Deck Builders Toledo. If you're in Toledo, Sylvania, Maumee, Perrysburg, or any nearby area and you want a deck that's built solid, built right, and built to last, Tough Deck Builders Toledo is here to help you plan the right material and design from day one.